Why do you think these reaction channels were offering my entire staff jobs? They want me to fail and they're bullies. All of them are bullies.
Wow, crying bully like a woke feminist, huh? It must be why she has feminism tagged in her video. Pearl is upset about reaction/commentary channels and has tweeted about it at least a dozen times in the past week, saying they're all fake news, bullies, and the leeches of society who have no beliefs, unlike Pearl, who bases her belief system off of whatever Fresh and Fit is saying that day. Boy, those commentary channels are just so awful that Pearl decided to recently subscribe to my boyfriend's channel where he exclusively does reaction content. So I don't know why she subscribed, as she feels that reaction and commentary channels are just all bottom of the barrel bullies. But who are these bullies specifically that ignited Pearl to rant about them? It turns out that Pearl has an ongoing beef with Abba and Preach for the past year that at least partially inspired her rant tweets and video. Abba and Preach actually reacted to my Pearl video recently, so I just want to say I appreciate everyone who has supported the video thus far. But Daddy's little girl, Pearl, is not so happy about Abba and Preach. She recently name-dropped them in her rant video about these commentary reaction channels bullying her.
I actually changed my mind on the whole Abba and Preach thing. I was team Abba and Preach. I was in the beginning of the Fresh and Fit drama.
So after Abba and Preach reacted to my channel, which led me to fall down this rabbit hole, I wanted to know what exactly it was that Pearl considered to be such horrendous bullying.
Let's say a news person pulls up a media hit piece, okay, on Redfill, folks. They're gonna play this clip.
This was Pearl's world. I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it. I think that's the root of all evil. I don't think women should vote.
And their audience is gonna know that red pill popular people are saying dumb shit like this, and it's gonna discredit everything.
That's not bullying. That is called criticism. And it's justified criticism considering that her arguments are intended to be inflammatory. Is this really the girl complaining about getting bullied by reaction channels? This is the same girl who makes inflammatory tweets all day, every day, and will go on and on about women being whales all day. You would think that Pearl's skin would be thick as blubber. Anyway, later in the video, Pearl gets triggered by Abba and Preach's comments, and she says this.
But it's like all Abba and Preach has done for years is like hit piece, hit piece, hit piece. It's like they just sit on the lives waiting for to take something out of context.
She complains about how mean reactionary channels like Abba and Preach are. Then her emotional support simp, Smokey here, begins to defend her honor.
I don't shit on these guys, but if they come for me or come for you, I'm going for them, bruv. I don't care, bruv.
And she immediately ignores him by suddenly playing on her phone every time he speaks in her defense.
A successful channel goes like this. That's the only thing. I wish Myra never went down that road, but...
What's funny about this is that this is part of the lore. This is the same guy that Abba and Preach had made content on where he basically had a melty in Pearl's defense.
I'm not coming for no one that's not in no YouTube space.
Do not mention JustPearlythings again, yeah? Otherwise, there'll be more smoke, bro. I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. Both of you lot. I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro. When I was younger, I used to do dinner. You lot a big man trying to tell... Bro, we got smoke for you lot, bro.
But bro, finish your sentences so we can actually understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, I got smoke for you. I got smoke. You lot a problem. I got smoke for you. I got smoke for you.
Bro.
And they're not wrong. Smokey here needs to learn how to finish his sentences.
Fresh and Fit blew Abba and Preach. Fresh and Fit blew Kevin Samuel. Fresh and Fit blew Andrew Tate.
They did what?
Fresh and Fit blew Jay Waller.
It sounds like he's saying that Fresh and Fit are doing something very naughty to Abba and Preach. So maybe he shouldn't be talking about how the English language is used.
What kind of person like makes hit pieces on their friends? Is that a masculine thing to do?
I don't understand why she's calling Abba and Preach's video a hit piece. Is responding to videos considered a hit piece? Because if so, Pearl has done that plenty of times. In fact, Pearl's entire channel started from her reacting to videos with her very corny titles.
I saw that comment she made on your video.
Yeah, fake news media or some other shit.
Yeah, she called you guys the fake news TMZ reaction channels, even her comment on your channel.
I think it's so funny because like Pearl does a lot of reactions.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you just go on her channel, you search up the word react, there's like hundreds of videos. I don't know what the retard is talking about, but like she does a lot of reaction content. Pearl reacts to the first date. Pearl reacts to, why do you see her old content?
Oh, with like the first time white girl listens to Jay-Z or whatever, like shit like that or whatever.
Whitest girl on earth reacts to Lilo Loaded.
No.
Gang unit.
So what exactly is her criteria for a hit piece? Does it count when she's reacting to somebody talking to her? Is that a reaction or is it a hit piece? It just sounds like she's mad that reaction channels are criticizing her even when it's fair criticism because she has an ego. She is never going to grow as a person if she can't take criticism. What's even the point of her having a YouTube channel centered around having debates if she can't even agree to disagree and cries bully? She's discrediting her entire channel by calling everything a hit piece. She also praises Fresh and Fit's integrity for not making hit pieces.
You can say what you want about them, but they believe what they say, and they would never turn on their friends. It's actually amazing how loyal they are to their friends. Fresh and Fit.
I'm gonna call, man.
They are so loyal to their friends.
But the thing is, their entire show is a hit piece on women. Almost every episode, they're talking to intoxicated, low-class sex workers.
Some know me as the throat goat. Some know me as the demon. Some know me as the glizzy gobbler.
And then they use that as a representation of all women. As shown by Willie Mack Show, who made a well-researched video on Fresh and Fit, Myron and the other guy, who's like a background henchman or whatever, asks the girls dumb gotcha questions.
Let's say you go to a fortune teller. That man of your dreams, you find out 5 years from now, he's going to be broke. No ability to provide security for you. He's going to become an alcoholic. Would you stay with him now that you're armed with this information?
No.
Fantastic. Women are interested in a man's future. A man is interested in a woman's past.
Gotcha, bitch. That's not a gotcha, Myron. You would not marry a woman that would become a crippling alcoholic. Nobody would. That's absurd.
Okay, have any of you fucked a girl as a man?
Have you ever fucked a man as a woman? What are we saying here?
He also interrupts girls, tells them to shut up, and if they try to ask questions back, he shuts them down. Then after they do these tactics to make them look dumber than what they are a lot of the time, they'll go and take that and say that that represents how all women are.
Do any of you understand what it takes to be attractive to women as a man?
I mean, I understand the concept.
No, you don't, because I mentioned a bunch of them and you looked at me like I was crazy when I mentioned it.
What's your longest relationship that you've been in?
What does that have to do with the question?
Because I just want to understand you, just like you. I'm trying to understand.
You've been extremely disrespectful.
When really a lot of it isn't that they're so dumb, it's that they're intoxicated, they're using certain tactics, and they're cherry picking these women from certain demographics to appeal to their audience. So not only do they do that, but Fresh and Fit have also maliciously utilized the copyright system against other YouTubers, which in my opinion is a lot worse than a hit piece when you're trying to censor your critics, just like how they did with Abba and Preach.
Fresh and Fit decided to hit us with dozens of copyright claims. They apologized to us for some of the comments that they made in regards to Preach's significant other. And then afterwards, recently, they decided to copyright claim the video that we did in response to their apology.
Uncle Luke, 1980s. Your haters crying on YouTube about those copyright strikes. I don't know why, though. Kevin Samuels does the same thing. I'm glad. Now the haters can stop these reaction videos. They need to chill.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to make this announcement. If you use our content without our express written consent, we will come after you. All right? It's a business. Y'all want to make hit pieces and all this other stuff? You can't make hit pieces without being ready to get hit back.
And of course, because Fresh and Fit did it, Pearl has to copy them, because she copies everything that they do, including copy striking people. Pearl pulled the same stunt on the YouTuber Sarah Garvey and tried to get his entire channel terminated by copy striking it so many times.
There were, I think, up to 11 videos that were copyright struck. I was working with her, and these pieces of content were absolutely fine on my channel while we were working together. It's not until we stopped working together and I'd done my video that she wanted to strike the videos.
JustPearlythings is doing now. She's copyright striking my YouTube channel.
By the way, I know his video is blurry, but I made sure to fact check, and Sarah Garvey sent me the receipts for you guys. You can clearly see here that Pearl did in fact try to get his channel taken down by maliciously using the copyright claim system against him. Pearl says that all that commentary channels do is bully because they have no arguments, but nothing says I don't have an argument like trying to copyright claim someone's content to silence them for criticizing you.
This is an abuse of the system. Pearl is an abuser of the system. She's also a bully. She's a bully of the system.
Ironically enough, despite her crying bully, She's actually using her channel's size of having 1 million subscribers to bully other content creators into not criticizing her.
Freedom of speech for you, freedom of speech for me. You're allowed to do some dumb shit, but I'm allowed to tell you dumb.
Absolutely. And you're allowed to tell us we're dumb too.
This is the take you would actually have if you were actually pro-free speech, unlike Pearl and Fresh and Fit. So it's pretty telling why Pearl is siding with Fresh and Fit and going against Abba and Preach. Like I said in my last video, Pearl is acting just as woke as the people that she is criticizing. Falsely copyright claiming someone is a woke tactic, and the reason she's using this woke tactic against Sarah Garvey is because he spoke up about a criminally bad deal that she gave him. According to Sarah Garvey's video, Pearl proposed that he had to come in and clock in almost a full-time job's worth of hours per week.
She said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week. I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening.
Only for her to take 70% of his money from his own YouTube brand, leaving him with just 30%. And apparently other people on her staff accepted even less.
And I said, so are you saying that JustPearlythings Network has other people on low-end contracts? She said, yes. I said, what's the low end? She said it's 10 to 15%.
Even MCNs don't do people dirty like that. No agency or network would ever take that from you as a YouTuber, and if they did, it would be because it's a scam. Pearl is too terrible of a businesswoman to realize that the labor she's exploiting with her dad's money is actually a liability to her. For example, like Smokey telling other YouTubers that he wants to smoke, that is a liability to her. And then when her staff does have decent advice to give her, she flat out ignores it and then lies about it when she gets backlash.
I did not find Nick to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist. My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
And I said in the video, I am not defending her. And I said in the video, I'm checking her, and I held her accountable, and I told her she has to address the things she said. And I said to her that it wasn't a good idea having Nick Fuentes on there. And I said that he is a racist, bro.
My staff actually did not find him to be racist.
She claims that reactionary channels have tried to steal her staff, but unless she provides receipts, I just don't believe her because she's been caught lying too many times.
Why do you think these, these reaction channels were offering my entire staff jobs? Which none of them took, but did they report on that? No.
It doesn't really make sense considering that she gives her staff bad offers when you take into account that Sarah Garvey's deal of 30% was considered to be on the high end according to him when he asked her about it.
She could be owning 80% of the content on somebody's channel and they only take home 15% of the money. How long are these contracts for? She said 3 years.
Honestly, I should just say her dad's staff, considering that he's the one investing in her business. There's no way her channel makes enough ad rev to be able to pay the costs of her production team and editors. And don't be fooled by her Social Blade estimates. Most of her views are shorts, which pretty much produce no income, so she's probably very close to the low end of Social Blade's estimate. She clearly abuses the shorts algorithm to get more views because she's somehow past Fresh and Fit, the channel she's blatantly copying with no original twist to incentivize viewers to watch her over them. That's something that doesn't really happen in this industry. So the only way she could surpass them in views and subscribers despite only having a fraction of the average views that Fresh and Fit get is by spamming everyone with like 10 or 20 short uploads every day. I wonder how Fresh and Fit feel about this.
Myron and Fresh, please protect your podcast. A lot of people are copying you guys. It's corny at this point.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
bro, we can't stop it, bro.
It is what it is, bro.
It is what it is, man.
They're like, it's tasteless, but what can you do? So that's how Fresh and Fit feel about copycats like Pearl who copy and paste their entire show. Now compare that to what Pearl is saying about them.
And this is me even conceding, like they offer more value than anyone in the space. Who's had more men's improvement guys on? They're out here giving solutions and making the world a better place. Like, what do these reaction channels stand for that have been shitting on them the past year and a half? Like, I guarantee Fresh and Fit have saved literal lives.
First off, what would actually save lives is Pearl fixing her goddamn posture. Every time I see Pearl, she is in gorilla stance. If you're gonna be so opinionated and give people dating advice, then you sure as hell need to have good posture. Bad posture like Pearl's can make any attractive person much less attractive. And as for Fresh and Fit saving lives, they almost exclusively platform sex workers and male degenerates. How is that helping men self-improve when they're just making them think that all women are entitled 304s and they give no pushback to degenerate men on their show? In the video by Willie Mack's show, he does a great job at pointing out the garbage that Fresh and Fit teach men watching, like promoting SA.
Fresh and Fit brought on a guy named Charleston White, who proudly admits to assaulting women.
We used to run trains on white girls.
Choo-choo. Should go to Robin Hood.
We used to do it without permission. Yeah. We just come in with dicks out.
Oh, shit.
Yo!
Fresh and Fit are having people like that guy on to teach their audience that it's okay to physically force yourself on someone and coerce them, and then they provide no pushback.
They act like it was a product of the 80s.
Yeah, that was a culture
trains?
back then, unfortunately.
Thomas the Train. Okay.
But these clips of them talking are recent.
If you got a problem with what I say, I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe.
We forcibly used to white girls.
In what world is that saving lives? And if they're helping men self-improve, why are they leading by bad example? Like when Fresh and Fit challenged Abba and Preach to a boxing match.
If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio. We'll talk about it. Or we could box about it too. Cause I'm in the gym now, you feel me? I'm feeling nice right now. I'm wired right now.
First wants to box with Preach, bro. First wants to box with Preach,
bro.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Sort of happened that I'm gonna be in the US next week. You want to fucking do this shit? Let's go. Both of you. I'll be in the US next fucking week.
Hold up.
Let's go! We'll put gloves on. It'll be legal. I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Let's go.
And then backed out after Preach said that he would take them both on.
We're not the first people that he challenged to a boxing match.
Right.
We're probably the first people that was like, oh, today I got time.
But okay, but how about this?
Backpedaled immediately. And then they backpedaled immediately because I was like, yo, today, let's go.
Fresh and Fit backing out is a major act of cowardice considering they falsely copyright claimed Abba and Preach. So please tell me how being a coward is setting a good example for men.
We help men improve.
This is why he has to resort to sugar daddy websites to get low quality women who aren't going to care about anything except for his money, which is basically the type of women that are often on his show.
You approached me on a sugar daddy website and asked me to be your sugar baby.
That I don't pay girls off sugar sites.
Facts.
Thank you.
Then why are you on there?
And then also,
why are you on there?
because I use it as a dating site and I've said it many
The
times.
site he uses is seeking.com. It's basically an escort site. It's described as sugar dating, where you gift women things in order to go on dates with them. There's a recommended list with the most popular gifts. When signing up, it immediately asks if you're looking for earners or attractive people. You then need to immediately put in your yearly income as well as your net worth. Myron's profile name is 1% Man. Hey Myron, maybe this is why you think all women only want you for your money.
If Myron were actually high value like he claims to be, he wouldn't have to resort to using sugar daddy websites. Fresh and Fit really have no business teaching men about relationships. And funnily enough, by being on these sugar daddy websites, he is taking the manosphere's arch nemesis Shira's advice.
We are going to be talking about how to instill hypergamy, which is basically gold digging and only being in relationships for benefits and lifestyle.
He's literally trying to get with the women that take Shira's advice on how to ruthlessly gold dig from men, even if that entails being a sociopath, lying, cheating, whatever it takes. I did a video on Shira already, but basically she believes that the only thing men have to offer is money. I think the reason Myron wants these women is because they're higher maintenance, which tends to be more attractive, and these women aren't going to let him step all over them like a doormat. But he'll go around every day on his show telling women how they need to be doormats that are okay getting cheated on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what if you are giving him everything he asked for and he still cheats? So what's the explanation there?
We told you already, men don't cheat, they just have sex.
Yeah, that's cheating.
All right, so
having
that's
sex is cheating. You putting your
It's
part
not.
into
Hold on,
somebody
Chris.
else is cheating.
No,
Like,
it's not.
like I find him now, but once I'm a doctor, is he still gonna cheat on me?
Probably if he's successful. He's going to cheat on you regardless. Just accept it. That's what comes with it.
Even though that's not the type of woman that he's going after, the self-proclaimed high-value male.
Don't walk around saying, I'm a high value man. What do you bring to the table? Well, I'm bringing this because you are a dusty man.
He doesn't want the doormat women that he's telling women to be like. He wants the ruthless gold diggers that will treat him like a walking ATM machine. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on a sugar daddy app. In Myron's dating strategy book, yes, after all we've seen, he actually went and wrote a dating strategy book. He references another book, which it seems like a paid ad, honestly, but here's what it says. In order to be successful with women, you must know how to please a woman. It doesn't seem like he knows how to please a woman, considering he opted to buy one instead.
It's way more important to protect her than to please her. Who gives a fuck about a woman's orgasm? It's useless.
So basically, unlike what Pearl's saying, Fresh and Fit are teaching men to be unloyal, selfish hypocrites who have to barter for coochie.
I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we have sex.
We have to ask ourselves, is this simp behavior of bartering for coochie and asking for gold diggers' attention really helping men improve their lives?
Y'all out here listening and paying men who looking like this. Oh, shut up. This is very interesting. Shut up.
Because to me, it seems like being a hypocrite and relying on underhanded tactics like copy striking people and not fighting fairly is the advice that Fresh and Fit have to offer men. I see where Pearl gets it from. It wasn't enough that she had to copy their show, but she had to copy their hypocrisy too.
I've noticed a lot of therapists are like older single women, and I'm kind of like, if you can't maintain a relationship, why would I take advice from you? Yeah, like why would I take advice from you if you can't maintain a relationship?
It's obvious that Pearl is grifting the manosphere because she just mimics what she sees like a drone with no sort of critical thinking skills. I sometimes wonder if Pearl's even capable of having an original thought. I think she just regurgitates what she sees without actually thinking about it or doing research on it, as we saw in the last video I did on her. But apparently being so inflammatory and dishonest wasn't how Pearl always was, according to those close to her.
Because a lot of people be in my comments be like, she had to have been like this when y'all was dating. Bro, no, she wasn't. At all. That's what pushed me to believe that this is all like a charade even more.
That clip is from Pearl's ex, known as Angry Reactions on TikTok.
She was not like this, bro. It was this one time when I lost weight, you feel me? When I dropped like 100+ pounds and I was looking all sexy and stuff, you feel me? I had posted a picture and the caption was like, I had tagged this girl who used to always dub me. I said, I used to want blank. I tagged her, but now I would feel offended if she touched me. She was on my ass about that. Pearl was on my ass. She like, no, you can't do that. You're better than that. And she used to always like be on my tail about shit like that. Now she out here calling plus size women whales. What happened?
He says that that's not how they were when they were dating, and that's not the only account. Pearl's best friend of over 2 decades also has something to say about Pearl.
So Hannah and I were friends from 2002, pre-K, until last year. So that was 2005, and this was in 2016.
Has she ever been engaged?
No, never. And she's never even been in a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honest to God, her and Wanye, like, that wasn't even that doesn't even count at all, because what was that? They were both like nutso together anyway.
She says that Pearl's relationship with Angry Reactions, or Wanye, was very unstable. And that's interesting because it gives perspective on her entire platform being around dating and what dating standards that women should have. And then she continues to go more into why Pearl has the worldview that she does.
It's honestly like sad because she was always trying to figure out what could she do to get a husband. I always told her that she did too much research. She was always online, like looking up relationship facts and stuff like that. And she would be up late, like doing it. And I'm like, just stop. Yeah, just stop doing that. Like, let's just naturally look for a man.
Well, that explains a lot. She's literally like a teen girl Googling, how do I get a boyfriend? Then her former best friend goes on to say the same thing that Angry Reaction said, which was that in the time that she knew her, she was not the way that she is now.
She would constantly ask me about my marriage.
Would you say like that she believes what she's selling at this point?
I don't know. I mean, it's been a year and I'm telling you, I have never heard one opinion like what she states now ever in my life. In the 22 years I've known her, I've never heard her to say this stuff.
So that's two people that are credible sources saying that in the time that they knew her, Pearl was not this way and that she changed in recent time. You have Angry Reactions, who has his career on the line if he were lying, and then on the other hand you have her former best friend, where the only reason she spoke up was because Pearl came out and told a fake story about her to do some sort of dunk on her. Basically, Pearl went on TikTok before her TikTok got nuked and lied on her friend, saying that her friend was too fat to get pregnant to get brownie points on the internet.
Particular individual struggled with her weight, and instead of doing something about it, she blamed it on me.
Hi, she's talking about me. So in the beginning of her video, she's talking about our last conversation we had a year ago in March, where I confronted her about talking about women's bodies and their weight. And I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And no, she defended it all. So I was like, okay, we're done. I'm sorry. And she even came to know my friend group here in Michigan when I was still in college, and even tried to date two of them. Didn't work out. Anyway, off topic. That last part of her video, she says, and now a year later, this girl is trying to get pregnant and she can't. And weight affects fertility. I didn't know I was trying to get pregnant. I'm not.
And then her friend came out saying that it wasn't true and that they weren't even in contact in the last year, which led to her being interviewed and talking about her experience with Pearl.
Now, when I last talked to her a year ago, that was my plan, to get pregnant this year with my husband. So I don't know if she has seen my page from like her siblings' accounts, because I don't follow her on anything and I'm private, but I still follow her siblings, and sees that I'm not pregnant yet. So she's assuming that I'm too fat to get pregnant. She was lying about that whole story to get you revved up about her stupid ass point that she was trying to make. I've also seen some clips of her YouTube channel, and she literally lies. She makes up stories or does not tell the truth about her family.
And remember, even Pearl testifies against herself in what she said about Fresh and Fit.
I know a lot of girls that actually waited till they were married and stayed a virgin until they were married. And I can tell you that the guys on Fresh and Fit podcast would never be able to pull a girl like that.
There's only a 1 month difference from that video and the video of her tagging MGTOW and doing a complete 180 in her worldview. She very suddenly just started saying things that were the polar opposite to what she was saying before. So is she really the way she says, despite 3 different testimonies against her, including herself? Or is she just grifting to promote bad values to make money off of men under the guise of self-improvement?
Who are the real grifters? The people that don't stand for anything or believe anything, or the critics? Like, the critics are the real grifters on YouTube, because they follow where the trends are.
Thank you everyone who supports my content, because I am community funded. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe and notification bell on. If you would like to watch my next video early like this one, you can go ahead and check out my Patreon, where I post the videos early on there and give sneak peeks. Speaking of which, thank you so much to my producers from Patreon who help make these videos possible. I really recommend that you guys watch my first Pearl video. If you didn't, it gives a lot of context for this video. And also consider watching my Shira video, who I mentioned in this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.
Pearl is unintended comedy. Like, this girl is so stupid and confidently stupid that when she speaks, you just be like, no way that she said that.